And I do believe that we have rotten politics, and I'm not using that as an exaggeration.
Hey everyone and welcome. In this video we look at the Red Wall Tories. Now I have mentioned a couple of these so far in the previous videos. These are the northern Tories that have just been given a seat by the northern people voting. So they're all brand new Tories, effectively. Hopefully, it seems like they're Tories that actually are Tories. I know, it's shocking, isn't it? But it seems that they're actually forming a group now so that they can campaign specifically for Northern England, which is an absolutely amazing idea in my opinion. Put some pressure on the fake Tories from down south, eh? But before we go any further, don't forget to like, leave a comment and subscribe if you're new. Hit the bell icon, click on all and you'll be notified whenever there's a new video. You'll be one of the first to get to see it then. Really does mean a lot to me that as well, everyone. Thank you. It's titled, Red Wall Tories form group to campaign for Northern England. Conservative MPs in Northern England seats are launching a campaign to ensure Boris Johnson sticks to his promise to boost their regions. The PM has made levelling up, spreading money and power around the country one of his key priorities. Little's being done though, eh, Boris? But the 35-strong Tory group said they want to ensure the government delivers. It includes several MPs who won seats in traditional Labour heartland, the so-called Red Wall, at last year's general election. Yep, and hopefully on the next one, if Tories start kicking themselves into gear, I'm hoping once we're out of the EU, things start moving a lot quicker. I think we're being held back by bureaucracy at the minute, but I may be wrong. But we will find out in January, will we not? Paul Howell, who won Tony Blair's old seat in Sedgefield, Simon Fell, the MP of Barrow-in-Furness, and Sarah Britcliffe, who is at 24, became the youngest Conservative MP when she won Hindburn in Lancashire, are among those who have signed up to the group provisionally named the Northern Research Group. Ms Britcliffe said, I don't need to join a group to speak up for Hindburn, but I have the responsibility of making sure that we deliver on our promise. That's pretty refreshing to hear, is it not? The group's leader, Jake Berry, who has been the Conservative MP for Rosendale and Darwin since 2010, said it was not about giving government a bad time. He told BBC Radio 4's This Week in Westminster, there are arguments that we collectively have Northern MPs make together to create a compelling case for the government to invest in the North. These include making sure that the government delivers on its promise to level up the North, delivering that Northern powerhouse and create wealth across the north of England, he added. I have my fingers crossed on that one. We don't form a government unless we win the North. Ms Berry is the former Minister for Northern Powerhouse, which was set up by former Chancellor George Osborne to redress the North-South economic imbalance and to attract investment to northern cities and towns. He has recently, those investments have just suddenly died though, haven't they, with the lurgy lockdowns and all of the companies and businesses all going out of business and all of the jobs being lost and everyone hoping that they're going to be able to get dole money. Yep, because that's what it is. Furlough is dole money for a lot of people. Soon as the furlough is lifted, I guarantee there will be a mass sweeping redundancy drive across the country. Everyone will be looking to downsize at the very least or completely dissolve at the worst. He has recently accused Mr Johnson of enjoying his lurgy powers a little bit too much, yes he is, and suggested the government had fallen into that fatal trap of making national decisions based on a London-centric view with London data. It's hard to argue that one, isn't it really? Last month, Conservative MPs launched a levelling up task force which said the government should aim to increase wages and employment rates in the poorest areas. Good luck with that one. We all know why the wages tanked in the poorest areas, don't we? Yeah, that's right. Mass immigration, which is still continuing as we speak. 207 net migration last year alone. 207,000. That is why we have low income rates in this part of the country and employment rates. Even for the most menial task jobs, you get 50 to 100 applicants per job, which means that the companies can fill the demand very, very easily, and therefore they can afford to pay less and less and less and less and less and less and less. But the Tories know this. They're just hiding the fact, aren't they? So I don't know how he thinks he's going to be able to do any of that without sorting out the mass immigration problem, personally. But let me know what you think, everyone. The promise to level up the country was a key part of the Conservatives' 2019 general election campaign, which saw the party win a number of seats in Northern England and the Midlands, traditionally held by Labour. So, I mean, this is looking quite promising though, isn't it? The Red Wall Tories, I mean, 35 of them, it's not a small number, is it? Hopefully, they all stay strong and they don't get corrupted before they manage to do something for us, because because all of our industry was stripped by the EU, all of our manufacturing was stripped by the EU and moved to Europe. We don't have anything left in the north of the country. The south, they've got finance and banking, so they still have trade. Up north, nothing. Absolutely nothing left anymore. So I'd like to see them actually pull the finger out the backside, to be honest, because nothing seems to be getting done at the moment. Granted, there's a lurgy crisis, which is overblown in my opinion, but it doesn't get away from the fact that they've had a year so far in power, nearly, and they've done nothing for the north whatsoever. But anyway, let me know what you think, everyone. Do you think this is good news? Do you think we should start, if you have got, by the way, if you have got a red wall Tory as your seat, pile some pressure on them. Give them a bit of encouragement. Phone them up, email them, send them mail, just saying thank you for doing this, thank you for looking out for us, please keep it up. Give them some Dutch courage, so to speak, to keep pushing the Tories, because it seems that to be the new Tories are the only Tories, are they not? If they're still wanting to break down the north-south divide, they are the real Tories in my opinion. We used to make a lot of money for the country up north, and we were systematically stripped of it by the EU's incentives, shall we call them. It's about time we were given something back, Boris. And you, cabinet ministers, get your backsides in gear and do something. And if you can't do something because of bureaucracy, tell us. Stop lying, stop sweeping it under the carpet, stop pretending it's not happening and that you can pretend you don't need to answer questions about it, and just let us know what's going on, because at the minute it looks like you're doing absolutely nothing, and that is not a good thing for your future. Mark my words. If you're new to the channel, don't forget to hit the like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell icon, share it out, everyone. Stay safe. Stay sane. Don't go mental like all of these lefties seem to be doing. They're all gone insane, aren't they? And I'll see you on the next one.